What's up, guys? Zaid here, and today I've got my pure punk deck profile for you. I've done two combo videos on this deck because when the ban list first came out and it killed both Hulk and Chaos Ruler, I thought the deck was dead. And then I just started thinking about lines. I was like, oh, there's definitely more advantageous plays this deck can make, but it is definitely hindered as an engine, which is why my first take messing with the punk cards is in a pure build. I'm gonna go over the deck list kind of quick. Also, just ignore the side deck. This is mainly just for DB ranked right now. I don't really know what people are playing, given that there's a new list, and it feels like everyone I play is different since there was just a format reset. So I'm deciding back row removal and some stuff for combo. But the main deck and the extra deck are what I want to focus on. The main deck, I feel like it is near perfect. Like, there's a couple tweaks you can make, but then the extra deck is where it's less of a profile, more me asking what are you guys playing, because I'm not 100% set on my extra deck. But I'll just get in with the main. All the one card starters, 3 E-Telly, 3 Foxy Tune, 3 Z-Yaman, 3 Ogre Dance. Technically 1.5 card starters because all the ones except E-Telly require a discard. But these cards all let you full combo just on their own. And then I played 3 of the field spell. The reason I think this is fine and pure, playing triple of it, I almost wanted to play a terraforming too. Because the field spell's nuts, and if you draw it with the one card starters, you don't have to search it in the combo, and then you just get an additional interruption, plus you still get the draw too. And it's an extender, which is so good. Oh, excuse me. And then these actually I can't move it over because of the but I play one Gohan, one of the Sharakazi, and one Madam Spider. I'm pretty sold on one of the guy that searches spells and one of the guy that searches traps. But I've been hearing people say there's an argument to play multiples of this card, because if you put him on your end board, then you can use him to quick synchro into this dude and get bounces. And so that's really advantageous. So maybe there's a case to play more of this. Along with the trap guy, I play 2 traps because I'm not sure which one I like more yet. Once I figure out which one I genuinely like more, which I'm leaning towards the Imperm one because it doesn't require a punk on the field, I'll cut the other trap that I decide to cut, and I could put in a second one of him in that slot. And then I play the 3 Deer Note. I think Deer Note at 3 seems fine when 18 of our monsters are punk monsters, so we should be good. We should see it with another one if we draw it. And then I went over the traps, and then all that's left in the main deck is hand traps. I play 2 Ash, 2 Mourner, 2 Ogre, 2 Ghost Spell. The reason I play 2 of each of these is because they're once per turn, and you're drawing twice on your turn and potentially once on your opponent's turn. So I feel like you don't really want to have a lot of hand traps of the same name in hand. But then the ones I maxed out on, 3 Crow, 3 Veiler, 3 Skullmeister, these aren't once per turn. So I could draw 3 of this off my 3 field spell draws and I'm fine. They all can be used. That's 3 interruptions. And so that's the main deck. Like I said, I feel like the main deck's pretty clean outside of this trap. And I think you could tweak the going second card ratios. But outside of that, I think that the main deck is really clean. Side deck, like I said, doesn't matter too much. It's just for DB ranked right now. And then the extra deck, I play 1 Carp, 2 Jam Dragon Drive, 2 Amazing Dragon, 1 number 38, 1 number 90, 1 number 15, and 1 number 68 for my rank 8s. Then I play a Psychic End Punisher, Unicorn Access Code, Appaloosa, and IP, and then a Leviair. And so you need the Rising Carp for the combo because you want to be able to turn any 2 punks into any other 2 punks. 2 level 3s can turn into Deer Note plus an effect to activate. I played 2 of the Jam Dragon Drive just so that you have one for the follow-up too. And this card not only searches any punk, but it searches Ghost Ogre, which is really important. And then 2 of this guy, I haven't had the second one come up, but I put it in for that combo where you can summon it on their turn, and then you could then summon it on your turn to finish clearing their board and go for a game. Then these are just because you can turn your rank 8 ability into either a spell negate or a monster negate. So I think if you have more that you can do after you're doing a 1 card combo to end on a rank 8, I think you would want to end on this to protect from nib. But if all you can do is search the trap and set up a rank 8, then you probably want to go with this one. And then this guy I'm just testing out to break boards going second. Although I didn't realize that you have to do it during the main phase 1, so the only time I made it so far, I was like, oh, I can't do that. And it was DB ranked, and my opponent sharked me and made me keep it. So I ended up losing that game. But then this card says that your opponent can't special monsters, or neither player can special monsters from the graveyard. I don't actually know if this is that good currently. It seems decent against Splight because it counters Elf, but that's about it. But I put it in just to see if it comes up. And the Psychic End Punisher is just unaffected by stuff. The Unicorn is mainly for access code climbing and for IP. Then the Appaloosa is the same thing. You IP with it on their turn. And then Leviair is because we banish our own cards with the Extreme Session. So I thought it seemed cool to be able to overlay, bring one back, use its effect again. I don't know if it's like actually correct, but it lets you, like in a grind game, if you were going to make IP, you could just do the Leviair, bring something back, get its effect, and then make IP anyways. And so you would have got another card back in rotation and got a free search off the effect. That's just my theory on it. But like I said, guys, if you have any ideas on the extra deck, give me some feedback. I would love to hear it, and let me know what you think of the main. That's about all I got for you. If you want to see the deck in action, I don't have any replays or anything up yet, but I do have 2 combo videos listed that at some point I'll have pop up in the little like annotations thing, or you can go check them out on the channel. But that's about it for me. Thank you for watching.